Fewer people are using cash. It's now only used for just over 15% of in-person transactions, down from 70% in 2007. The cost of living crisis means we're all more aware of how much we're spending. And new research has found that we usually spend less when we pay in cash. Lachlan Schomburg is from the University of Adelaide and joins us now. Welcome, Lachlan. So why are we using cash so rarely now? Is the pandemic one of the big drivers behind that?
There's definitely a few factors going on here. So over the last few years, a lot of technological advancements in how we pay, but definitely the pandemic as well. So we can all remember just a few years ago, we were told to only handle cashless methods, don't take any cash around because of hygiene. But also our shopping habits changed throughout COVID as well. So we were pushed more online as well.
Okay. So how did you investigate then whether we tend to spend less money if we're paying in cash rather than on a card?
So what I did is look at all of the research that has been done on this topic. So it's more than 40 years of research across academic papers, but also conference proceedings and also reports. And I collated all of this together into one data set, and then I analyzed those results.
So, Lachlan, is it possible to quantify how much less we tend to spend if we do use cash, not a card?
So that's a great question. Unfortunately, it's a little bit tricky because everyone's spending habits are different. However, what I can tell you, across this 40 years of research, so it's quite a lot, it is very consistent that people do spend more when they use cash. Also, what we found as a research team is that it doesn't matter what cashless method you're using. So it doesn't matter if you're using a credit card, your debit card, buy now, pay later, even Bitcoin, you are more likely to spend more than if you're carrying cash.
Okay, so the reason we spend less than when paying in cash is that we're just more aware of the money we're handing over rather than just tapping or swiping a card.
Yes, that's correct. So this is something really interesting. It's called the pain of paying. So when you pay with cash, you physically have to take your wallet out. You physically have to count your notes and hand them over. But let's say you're paying with your credit card or your debit card or your watch. You're not physically handing anything over. So it makes that process of paying so much easier, and that can lead people to potentially spend more money.
Lachlan, it takes a bit longer as well to pay in cash, doesn't it? You have to get out your wallet, as you said, money out of your pocket. Does that extra time, that extra beat, just give you a chance to pause and think whether you actually need to buy what you're buying?
100%. So I think you can almost think about cash as a self-control strategy as well. So let's imagine you're going to a vending machine, you want to buy a snack. If you're paying with your cashless method, if you're paying with your phone or your credit card, it's so easy just to tap and go. But let's say you only had cash on you, you're gonna have to physically take your wallet out, physically count those notes and coins. For some people, that might be a very effortful process. So that might make them just think twice about whether they really want to purchase that snack.
Lachlan Schomburg, great to talk to you. Thank you.
Thanks for that.